Good morning, everyone. On Monday, November 11th, happy Veterans Day. So make sure you go out there if you have any veterans in your family. Make sure you give them a call, a text, or whatever you guys do to communicate with them to thank them for their service. We'll talk a little bit more about why today is Veterans Day later on in class. But essentially, this day ends the First World War, the 11th day, 11th month at the 11th hour. So at 11:11 today, make sure you kind of think about that and thank your relatives or family friends who are veterans. All right. Besides that, what you got is bell work to start. So you guys know how this goes. Mr. Heck, our lovely sub, is going to hand out the bell work sheet for you guys. Then you're going to Google Classroom and complete that. Second thing that you're going to do is the actual content lesson today, which is you're going to learn about the Washington administration. So there's a PowerPoint in Google Classroom. So Google Classroom will look like this. So here's the bell work slides here. Here's the PowerPoint that you'll take notes on. Seems kind of lengthy, but it's actually more pictures than anything else. And then what you'll do after that is you'll go, and Mr. Heck will also hand out this lovely sheet that will be on the end of this PowerPoint right here. Right, so hand out this sheet. I'll have this on one side, and then I'll have this, once it loads, on the other. The central question you're going to answer today, and what you're essentially learning about, is Washington sets up this administration, but then what kind of emerges out of it is our two-party system, with Alexander Hamilton being the leader of the Federalists, and then Thomas Jefferson leading our Democratic Republicans. And so this kind of break kind of happens in our cabinet. And that's what the PowerPoint is about, is Washington establishes a cabinet. These two guys are in there, among other people, and then there's kind of fractures that happen over like three major topics. And so that's what you're going to look at. So now why you have these sheets is because there's three readings you're going to do. One is a secondary source, which is this. This is a textbook expert. All you have to do is read this because it'll help you kind of set up the knowledge you're going to need. Excuse me. And then what you'll do is you'll read document A by Washington, letter to George Washington. And then you'll read document B, which is a letter from Jefferson to Washington. So again, Washington's the president. These guys are both cabinet members. They're writing to Washington, right? And then you'll answer this worksheet first, right? You'll answer the questions, and then you'll go to this question. So what are the difference between these two guys? Using the letters, using the notes for the PowerPoint, and then you'll answer that question, right? More of a summary than anything else, more for your purposes here, because that's a big study guide question that you'll use for here. Okay. I think that'll take you most of the time. If you get done, find something productive to do while the class works on it. But this is it. Besides that, just a reminder that you guys had a couple things that have gone into the grade book lately, into that were due. So the Shays Rebellion thing, and then also that Anti-Federalist and Federalist 3 paragraphs that I'm grading. So just keep in mind, if you haven't turned in any, better get it in quick. Other than that, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Other than that, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully everyone's driving safe with the snow, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye.